So this one from CBSSports.com. Every NFL team's most notable offseason departure. For the Browns, they go offensive line coach Bill Callahan. One of the strengths of the Browns in recent seasons has been the offensive line. Unit was only looking up at the Eagles in terms of efficiency last season, so it'll be fascinating to see how they perform without Callahan in the picture. Keep in mind that offensive line was banged up. Tackles, you were on your fourth and fifth tackles. So I could get where you would say that. Having said that, I think they got a pretty good offensive line coach in Andy Dickerson, too.
Yeah, I think Andy Dickerson's a good offensive line coach, and the question isn't like if you get a lot of injuries on the offensive line, I think that's where you'll miss Bill Callahan more. But as long as your offensive line stays healthy, like Bill Callahan leaving is not going to turn Joe Batonio into a scrub or Wyatt Teller into a scrub or DeJuan Jones into a scrub. They have studs on that team already at the offensive line spot. It's just a question of if they stay healthy. They have some good depth there. Like if they get extremely unhealthy like they did last year, it might become more of a problem. But as far as where they are right now, yes, it does think that Callahan is not here. You would prefer to have him, but I think also they're in the right spot to be able to move on from a guy like that and be fine.
When you look at the offensive line, knowing what we know relative to changing up the offense, do you expect Andy Dickerson and the Browns to ask the offensive line their blocking to be just a little different?
Yeah, I mean, like just looking at how Andy Dickerson liked to run the ball last year, it's a little bit different than what Callahan and this team was doing. And I think that's kind of the idea, right? If you're going to change up this passing attack to live more out the gun, you're going to want to run more out the gun. And I think that's going to be something they're going to focus on. If you're going to change this passing attack to use a lot more motion, then you're going to want to incorporate those same motions into the run game to make teams guess on what you're going to do. So yeah, I think all of that's going to be a little bit different. But I mean, like, look at some of the guys you have on this team. Joe Batonio, 10-year vet, he's seen every system that you could put at him. Same thing with like Wyatt Teller. He's been on a couple teams. He's seen all the systems. Like DeJuan will learn, but this will be closer to what he did at Ohio State. So I don't think it's going to be super unfamiliar for him. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be different, but I think these offensive linemen that you had have seen different before and they can do different.